Hello and welcome to the Westveil Archives. My name is Jenna, I am an author-illustrator from Newfoundland, Canada, and this is my booktube/authortube platform. It's fairly new, I've been here since the end of May, but I have been on YouTube for over 2 years now. My art channel, Jenna Gets Creative, just hit 1K last week. So excited about that, you may know me from there. And if you're interested in art stuff, go check that out. I'm holding a giveaway over there once I have the watch hours to apply for the YouTube Partner Program. Today I am talking about Boy Queen by George Lester. It is a great YA novel that's coming out this coming week on August 6th, and you're going to want to add it to your TBR, I promise. Before I get there, small announcement. I have started moving my blog over to my own domain, westveilpublishing.com. It's been on the professional umbrella domain that I've been sharing with my husband for his woodworking stuff. It made sense at the time for us to all be together because I was just doing art and we were just trying to sell our material. But since I've started doing book blogging and started blogging more, it doesn't make sense anymore to have people trying to follow my blog to get book updates when they might randomly get woodworking updates. All of the old blog post URLs will still work. I'm not deleting them, but there will be a big bold "the blog has moved" link at the top. And starting today, everything I write going forward for book blogs will be on the new domain only, westveilpublishing.com. If you were already following my blog on the old domain, please do go and follow it again on the new domain. Alright, so Boy Queen by George Lester. This is a YA contemporary and it is an LGBTQIA coming-of-age story. We have Robin Cooper. He's just about to turn 18 at the beginning of this book, and he's a theater student in high school, just finishing up. He has been applying to every theater school he can think of for the coming school year, and he's been getting rejected. When we meet him at the beginning of this, he had a callback for a school he was hopeful for, and this is his last opportunity. He's waiting to hear back, and very shortly in the story we hear that he has been rejected. He doesn't know what he's going to do with his life next year. He doesn't have a school to go to, and he's quite down about it. So his friends want to bring him up, uplift the mood, and on his birthday they take him to a gay club in the next town over because it's drag queen night. There's a drag show going on. And he is absolutely mesmerized by one queen in particular. Her stage name is Kay Bai, and he has the opportunity to meet Kay, and eventually she becomes his drag mom, and he gets to learn the ropes and try it out, be a drag queen. So this is a drag queen's coming of age story. It's fabulous, I promise. It's absolutely fabulous. If you are a fan of anything to do with drag queens, you'll love this book. The author is a drag queen himself, so he really knows the ropes, he knows what's going on, knows what he's writing. In terms of the subplots and the cast of characters going on, also very, very well written. We have his dance friend Priya, we have his school friends Greg and Natalie, we have secret boyfriend Colin, and then we have new guy at school / new love interest Seth. Priya she's just doing dance and stuff like that because it's fun. She's going on to other academic pursuits after this, which Robin does not understand because she's amazing at what she does and he thinks that she should pursue an arty career. We have school friends Greg and Natalie. Natalie is Pan and she is absolutely fierce, but she's also kind of protective of Robin, and because of that Robin holds some things back. That comes back to bite him in the butt. Greg is straight. He's the token straight guy in the friend group, and he's the one who's always there for Robin even when he's messing up, which is great. There were scenes early on that made me think maybe Greg's just in the closet. You'll see what I mean. Colin, secret boyfriend, he is in the closet. He has a very homophobic family and he has a very homophobic friend group. Because of that, Robin is keeping the relationship a secret from his mother. He's keeping the relationship a secret from the school in general. His friends Natalie and Greg know, of course, and they call him secret boyfriend, and there's juicy gossip. Colin is completely different when he's with Robin versus any other time Robin comes across him. particularly when he's with his friend group, because Colin's friend group, they're bullies to Robin, and things can get heated when they come across Robin, let's just say that. And Colin never does anything to stop that. Natalie hates Colin, thinks that this should be called off because this is not normal, this is not a way you treat somebody you love. And then we've got new guy Seth, who Robin finds fascinating and a little bit attractive maybe. And Seth is actually helping Robin out get back to that club to do all the drag queen stuff, so stuff builds there. That's very well written. I will say, just kind of a content warning for readers, that this is set in the UK where drinking laws are different, so we do have 17 and 18-year-olds going to clubs and they do drink. Nobody's getting stupid drunk, it's all represented very responsible, it's just something that they do. North American readers, keep in mind that that is legal in the UK. That is how the liquor laws work. Nobody thinks that's wrong, it's certainly not represented as wrong. Parents, keep in mind if your child is reading this that there is teenage drinking, because that's what goes on in the UK. Also, trigger warning, there are some fist fights in this book. Nothing gets too graphic or gory, but there are some fist fights. One that's actually described, one that's just referred to, it happened in the past. So there is that, there is some violence. Overall, I adored this book, even if it wasn't for the fact that it was very clearly a drag queen book from the cover art. That's definitely what caught my eye. Even if it wasn't that, I would have loved this because it's such a real, such a true story of a gay teenager dealing with life in his last year of high school. It's so well written, so real, but we do also have the fabulous drag queen stuff on top of it. The author himself is a drag queen. He knows what's going on. By the way, follow George Lester on all the places, including here on YouTube. He's great. I discovered him through this book. I want to thank the publisher Pan Macmillan for approving my request to read this as an ARC on NetGalley. It happened so fast. Fastest approval I have ever got on NetGalley. I read the synopsis, I hit request, I went to check Twitter, and I had an email. That doesn't happen. I'm usually waiting days. I read this book in just one day. If I didn't have to stop to eat, I wouldn't have even put it down. Quite literally, this is a non-put-downable book. It's YA, so it's fairly average length. I think it's around 300 pages. I'm not entirely sure because I read an electronic ARC, and it was definitely not a final copy because all the lines were very squished together. I'm sure the final doesn't look like that. I was disappointed that my actual electronic EPUB didn't have the gorgeous cover on it, because the cover is gorgeous. Like, seriously, if I see giveaways for this book, I'm gonna enter just because I want that cover on my shelf. Like I said, this releases on August 6th. I loved everything about it. I gave it 5 stars. You should definitely read it. Definitely read it. And mood readers, give it more than just the first scene. The dance school scene at the very beginning was a little confusing. I wasn't sure if Robin was supposed to be dancing or singing until it had happened. But once we get through that scene, it is great. Also, as a mother reading this, reading Robin's opinion of his mother, I feel called out in all the most hilarious ways. There's one part where he talks about his mom doing the weird meerkat thing that mothers do when they're watching their kids on the playground. That's like... guilty as charged. I will own that. Thank you again to everybody involved in letting me read this as an advanced reading copy, and I really hope you will consider reading this one. I'll be back shortly with some more tag videos. I upload here every Saturday and some Mondays, and if I can get my stuff together here, I will have a tag out on Monday. Thanks for watching. See you later.